What's up guys, this is Astranox. In this video I want to talk about this game called Idle Big Devil. And this game is, of course, in the title, it's an idle game. So stuff happen when you are not there. So you go back in the game and you collect your resources. You have gold and you have amethysts. And you have experience, which is your player account experience. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about different ways to speed up your progression. So I've actually played for 10 days, but I played on multiple different servers. So I've tried different teams, and I can give you my opinion as a free-to-play player because that's how I like to play my games. So how can you grow very strong in this game as a free-to-play player, right? So first things first, you can see here are the rewards since I've been away, AFK timer for 13 hours 22 minutes. So I'm fairly far in the game. My account level is almost 100. So let's begin here. You can see what I've accumulated. And maybe you've played this game before, or maybe it's your first time watching the video. But what you should do if you are interested in the slightest to play this game, you have a computer, you use Steam, so you go in there, you install it, and since this is an idle game, what you can do is just start it off, go into the server that's closest to you, a newer server, and then just close the game, right? Because you might not be 100% sure that you actually want to play this game. And here's some action while I'm talking, right? So maybe you're not sure if you want to actually play this game, but at least you're giving it a shot. And as soon as you go in the game, you are already accumulating resources. So you're getting some gold, you're getting some amethysts, and when you really decide to start playing, then you're gonna be able to be that much stronger because you already are getting resources. So you're going to be able to level up your team fairly nicely initially. So here, yeah, this thing is sort of like a never-ending battle, and then there's a timer that you have to defeat the wave, the boss wave, in this 60-second, right? So the way I've built my heroes is that my tank basically is very hard to take down. He is able to regenerate health, which you can see here. It's happening. The lower his health, the more life regeneration he's getting, which is completely insane, allowing you as a free-to-play player to really push further in the content without actually having to spend anything. And you're gonna be able to be super tanky, and there's a way for your gear to actually be let me actually stop this here, because I'm not gonna be able to take the wave down until I actually get some more power. So what I'm gonna do is, or you can change your lineup, your hero formation. You can have heroes. You can actually have. I didn't climb in the arena because the season just restarted. So yeah, you can change the formation, the lineup of your heroes, the positioning, and that allows you to often be able to, clear your waves. So what is very important in this game is that, real quick here, just showing a few things for players that never, seen this game. Here are my heroes, right? And you can see I've powered up. You guys see the cursor? Okay. You guys can see that, from higher level to lower level. And you can see that in the castle, which is very important. I'm powering up heroes of different faction that I'm able to get multiple copies of, so I can start them up higher. So what you want to do is just take a hero for each faction and power it up. So these heroes that I've actually selected are actually meta heroes, but as a free-to-play player, you might not want to actually go with that setup initially, even though top players are actually using these heroes. As you can see here, ranking, right? This is on Asia 3. It's the latest Asia server. So okay, you can see the formation that they're using, right? This hero, this is a human, and you want to start up that one. This is here, this is a nature hero that heals. This is a healer, so very popular. So later you will transition into one of these type of lineups, but initially you might not want to transition into a lineup like this. The reason is because, I will explain it in a minute, it's because of the gear that you're able to get, and it allows you to be super strong with you know, with specific type of characters, right? So as you can see, these are the type of lineups. I check all the other servers, and on the initial Europe server, that's the player that is the furthest into the game. It's like stage 7,800 something, and there's actually 2 players reaching it, which might be the highest stage. I'm not 100% sure. And this is a tower that you can climb. Okay, so just showing you guys the town. There's some arena. There's a lot of different stuff that you can do. Like you can get some diamonds here. So what's important as a free-to-play player is that you do not spend any of your diamonds beside for powering up this right here. You access it here. This is like VIP levels, but as a free-to-play player, you can actually power up your VIP, which is really good. So basically you start at Elf Guardian 1, so you know, let's call it VIP 1, right? And then it doesn't require much diamond. You go upgrade, and then you're gonna get some of these 100 Elf Guardian points. You're gonna get sometime like 1,000, and you're gonna be consuming them as you get them. It's usually while you progress the campaign and you follow the quest on the left side here, and you're just going to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 7 is a bit longer. You need to give 16,000 diamond, but it's very good because when you go from 7 to 8, you actually unlock legendary pieces of gear, which are right here. You will get this chest. I've strengthened multiple times. This is now 20 star twice. So this is basically like a 40 star chest. And you can see my power is ridiculous. Look at this. My power here is almost 1.3 million. If I take this out, look how much power I lose. And look at my boots. This is ridiculous, right? It's easily more than doubling my power. But the greatest thing about it is that with the strategy I'll talk about, you're able to have this set of gear on 2 other heroes. And then when you actually make your helmet and your weapon into legendary, or you reach VIP 9, but as free-to-play player, as you can see, you need to spend like 40,000 crystal into it to get these 2, right? So it's not going to be worth it. So as you can see here, you can get the weapon and the helm, but what we're gonna do is to actually craft those things. So you're gonna be saving your resources to end up crafting them, right? You're gonna craft them purple, and then you craft them into legendary. And yeah, the reason why you want to power this as free to play is that, as you can see, gold, amethyst, and experience gain from auto battle increases by 2%. This is nothing. This is the initially, but look at this, 5%, and it doesn't take much diamond. It's like 400, 600, 1,000, you know, like 2,000. It's not that many diamond, like 2,500 or something. Like, yeah, it goes up more and more, but what's really nice is that you get these 2 legendary pieces of gear initially at the start of the game. Your account level might be like, when I've tried it, the strategy again on other servers, because I basically play on like 3 servers. And the thing is, you're just going to be so much stronger because that gear, you can share it later. So as you can see here, what we care about is this. All the additional things is like, okay, it's nice to have, but really that the resources you're getting from auto battle is really good. So, you know, 3, 5, 8%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 60%. So that's massive. And then as you can see, 40,000 diamonds to reach the next one. So yeah, it's nice. But like, you're gonna have to draw the line, right? You might want to go for it, which you can definitely do. You're just gonna have to save your currency. And on this account, I've made the mistake of doing a few summons, but on the other accounts, I was able to reach it much faster, right? So that's really good. that you need to do this every day, because that stamina is basically free diamonds. So with the stamina, what you can do is you go in random events, right? You do these things. Oh, I actually... Guys, I forgot to put the gear back on because I see my power dropped. What's... okay, the contracting. So basically, you can have 2 heroes that are able to receive the set of gear, which is insane. So here... Wait, you're kidding me, right? Oh, no. I actually had 2 heroes allocated here before. What? Now I can't put the second one? What's the issue? I had 2 and now I broke it. Did I? Anyways, it doesn't matter because these 2 are able to do the most damage anyways. Wow, I can't even... I can't even put my other one in there. That's unfortunate. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. What if I unequip and re-equip? Okay. And then, of course, it's gone from this hero. And... Oh, okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. This might trigger a timer, but it shouldn't. I guess I can just take out the gear. Okay, that is really unfortunate. I've lost power right there. Oh my god. There we go. So I'm gonna put okay. Okay, so now what's very important in this game is that you are getting your energy. So you go on a more active server, which is like, I'm playing Asia 3. It seems to be pretty active. You can go on US 2 or Europe 2. And yeah, random events, right? You do the random events. And then what you want to do is you can go in your friends list. And then you can actually go do the boss battles in the random event. And that will give you a lot of diamonds over time. So I'm not going to spend all my stamina here. But the thing is, so when you do a boss battle on your side, in your random, you know, event thing, you are actually getting here, like here, you finished a boss event and get extra reward as attached. So you're getting 80 diamond, right? So it's very important to do these things, like sort of like you close the game, you come back, and then you get these boss event going, because 80 diamond every time. So as you can see, it's not showing up often. Maybe I'm not lucky. Sometimes there's a store and you can buy stuff here. I get the heroes, you know, 3-star here, 200,000 is worth it. Sometimes you can get some other currency, something like 1 hour of amethyst, 1 hour of idle time gold, and it's definitely worth it, especially later on. You can just save them, and heroes are worth it because gold, it's easy to come by later on. And after I'm done with this, you can negotiate. It doesn't do anything, so you just delete it. And then here, you can pay for this, but it's not worth it because, as you can, as I said, it's very important that you save your amethyst. Here, I'm gonna go on a friend. You press here, the boss, and then you press this, and you start the boss battle. Now, this will give you, I believe it's 20 diamonds, but it's not that much. No, it doesn't seem like that much, but it's actually pretty nice. So now, my whole team goes down, right? Pretty much, beside my big tank and this triple S caster. This is a summoner, and here I'm struggling. So that's the thing. Sometimes you have to be careful who you actually go in. You can see here your breakdown of like damage. So I was stunned multiple times. I was controlled, and I was not able to do damage with my main character. So my summoner did the most damage, and actually she actually was able to do a lot of tanking. But it's mostly not her. It's actually the minions that she summons, right? So unfortunately, this hero is not able to do too much because I'm not able to get my OP gear to work on this hero. I need to boost my contracting level. So that's unfortunate. So daily task, of course, that's a given. You want to do them every day. It's very simple to go through those. Here, fast reward one time, easy. The first one is free. Another thing about boosting your VIP level is that you're going to be able to do fast reward more often. So initially it's free, and then it's like 100, right? That's fine. And then 200, that's still fine. But you can see it's going to go from 3 hours to 4 hours soon. So I'm still willing to pay 400. And then you see 4 hour 600. So of course, if you do it like this, you're gonna have a harder time to save your diamonds. You gotta strike a balance, right? You're gonna want to save some diamonds to maybe do some summoning. As free to play, I feel like with all this stuff that you can do, all the activity in the game, you don't actually need to do summoning here. Just do the free one that they give you, right? You can do single summons as well. There's no raid boost. You can also do S-Call here, which I've never done, and have better rate to do these. So this is going to be pay to win, right? Like this is a different faction that's very hard to get, and you can get it from here, or I think that's the only way, S-Call. So, you know, continue to summons other 90 times to get, you know, you can, I don't know, I've never done it, but I guess you might be able to pick, or you get a random one. I'm assuming it's random. So yeah, the rate are extremely low in this game. I got a double triple S in one X10 summon in one of these before. I got it on video, but yeah, anyways, that's extremely rare because as you can see here, not common, heroic. Triple S is 0.065%. I've got two in the same summon back to back, and it was her. It was her here, the wizard, right? She's crazy. She's able to summon. She does a lot of damage, but you don't need to worry about that. The craziest hero for me as free to play was the Dark Lord, because you actually get the chest and you get the boot. Both of them are legendary. They are the set Berserk. So what you can do is that you want to complete the set, because what you're going to be able to do when you complete the set is going to be able to contract this gear into another hero. You can see like she's wearing the same because I'm contracting her. And later on, you're going to be able to contract more heroes. So maybe, you know, I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm missing something, how I was able to get it on two characters. But here, what happens is that when you have 4 pieces of gear at 20 star, your contracting level goes up +1. So basically, contracting level means like you're going to be able to put more heroes wearing that set of gear. So actually, I brought this chest and these boots to 20 star twice, so they're basically 40 star. If I make the helm and weapon 40 star, that allows me to get contracting level +2. So what you could do is level them evenly. And the thing is, as free to play, you're not gonna be able to get the helm and the weapon, you know, as legendary, because the resources that are required will take a bit of time to accumulate. But what you could do is you could enhance the helm and the weapon as epic, but legendary gets so much more stats. So that's the difference. Like it's a major difference, to be honest. So what I would recommend is that you get the chest anyways and the boots. So I've enhanced the chest initially the most. The reason why is that you get more health on the chest than you get on the boots. So the reason why I went for health is because I worked on getting the Dark Lord from the demonic faction powered up as much as possible. So throughout the events, you're going to be able to get a chest that you can pick, you know, double S or triple S heroes from, and it's random though. Choose one from 4 of the following triple S heroes. So what it will do is that it will pick one per faction, and you're going to be able to choose, right? So it's not a guarantee that you're going to get, let's say, the wizard, because it's going to be, there's 2 triple S per faction. And this is not the hardest to guess faction. There's the red one, which is just real quick. I'm going to go, because I don't even know the name of it, but here. Whoops, we don't see his faction here. Oh, okay, so here in the heroes, here collection, It's dark faction, right? So they're very hard to get. You should not work on that as free to play. So yeah, you're gonna do these events: Snowland, Explorers, Snow Area, and it will, when you complete especially Explorers, if you do the hard mode, which is very easy to do, everything you can do all hard mode when you use the Dark Lord especially. But if you have a team, especially if you're stacking the same faction, what happens is that you're getting some boosts. And these boosts are very powerful. So let me just show you real quick. Right now, since I'm using the demonic faction, I have 5 heroes of demonic faction. So I get 30% attack and 65% health. This is massive. But then the strategy is that I went to a triple of the same hero, identical hero, and I get an additional 15% attack and 30% health. So this doesn't seem like much, but that stuff adds up. Now here, this is not a good way to show you guys the real power of this Dark Lord hero, which I don't really see anyone using. But the strategy is that you're getting so much health from that legendary chest that you get at the VIP 8 that you can get as free to play, since I have to repeat myself because maybe some players, you know, jump into the video and they're like, oh man, that sounds pay to win, but we can push into it as free to play because we can spend diamonds, right? So Dark Lord, his abilities is sacrifice 15% HP to damage surrounding enemies. I've completed it. I don't know what happened, but sometimes you just let it go and you actually complete it. Chapter 11 finished. Okay, this I didn't actually push really hard, but that took like 3 days. And I was rank 15, which surpasses 99% of players. Actually, when I start on a new account on new servers now, the strategy is so strong. And actually, I'm not even using Dark Lord. I'm using other teams, but I'm talking about the Dark Lord because this is the easiest strategy when you get into the game, right? I'm always #1, surpassing like everyone. And my finish time from every chapter, I'm able to really do it in just like, you know, a few minutes to like an hour or a few hours, like very fast, because like I have the knowledge in the game and it's much easier. As free to play, I'm able to like be faster than everyone else. So that's actually pretty cool. And you can see here the breakdown. Look at the damage from the Dark Lord, 22 million. He healed for 6.5 million. He tanked 30.5 million damage. That is pretty crazy. As you can see, the wizard got slapped. The wizard got destroyed, and you can see here this battle. Look at this. Look how much healing the Dark Lord is doing, guys. This is ridiculous. Like, it's basically like he's immortal. A lot of times, he's just going to be immortal in the content when you power up this chest, because you have so much health, you're healing for so much that you're just healing all the damage that you're taking. That's even if they bring you your health down. So that's very crazy. So the damage was not much because I was probably controlled. So that's the issue. My hero was not able to do his ability, and yeah, he got control. So every time you do you know, a multiplier of 10 stages, you get some rewards here and here, important, and this will allow you to get all these nice diamonds and other rewards and push your VIP to reach 8 as you progress in the game. So definitely, when you're juicing one hero and you're putting that gear before you unlock contracting, before you can share the gear on other heroes, you want to juice up one hero. You want to like kind of like put all your levels into that hero. And right here, this is a big upgrade right here. You want to put all your best stuff, so you know, on one hero. That hero will carry you. That hero needs to be a hero that is able to regenerate health. That's going to be one of your best bet. So maybe you don't go with the Dark Lord, right? But I've noticed that in the nature faction, there is an amazing hero that I'm building another account, and I can do another video showcasing that. There's another hero. I might be able to switch the account in this video and show you guys this one. Okay, that's the problem. He's a triple S. Triple S is much harder to actually get multiple of. But the giant golem, maybe you luck out and you manage to get this hero. He summons mini golems when he gets attacked, and then he's able to basically heal himself. These mini golems have 50% of the giant golem's attack, right, and 20% of his HP. It's not that much, but when you have the chest and the boots legendary pieces from VIP 8, you're able to really push your survivability. And then, you know, increase HP and gain 1.5% health restored as long as there is a mini golem alive. So the issue is if there's no mini golem triggered, you're not getting the health regeneration, right? The more mini golem you have out, the more damage reduction you're getting, so that's big. So this is a triple star. I don't really want to talk about the triple stars because yes, if you push into the explorer here, if you push into the explorer, and you can definitely finish this, right? You are able to just go into hard mode, and you're able to. I got a new one to start again. It's once a week you can do this, right? So maybe your timing is right. You finish it. You start playing when this thing is going to reset soon. You complete it, and then you know you can really slap. You want to turn on fast battle. You go for each battle. You know, it will just put. It doesn't really matter. You just need your stronger hero in there. And you're just going to clap everything here. Very easy. And then you get these, right? So you have to pick whatever is best. Initially, you want to pick stuff about survivability. So that's the thing. I will go with the offensive stats. But initially, you want something that boosts your health, you know, boosts your dodge, boosts your defense, and that will allow you to survive the damage, especially if you're going to go with my strategy about building a tank hero. I will go back in there because I want to show you something, is that in the Explorer, you actually have right here, reward preview. So here you have the difficulty. This is basically like normal, and this is like hard difficulty. So on certain levels, I believe in Explorers you have maybe both chests available, normal and hard, or whatever. Just make sure that you explore the whole level and you make sure there's no hard difficulty chests on the level before you proceed with the normal one, right? So if you go in the branch that is the hard mode, look at this. At the end, you get a triple S of your choosing. So that is very big, actually. Every week you can get this, right? And in the storyline, you actually get another of these elite chests that gives you triple S. Now, there's another strategy that allowed me to get multiple triple S, and I want to share it with you guys, and that will make your account be so much stronger. So the reason why I'm stacking into one faction is because of this. So the wizard, right, is double star, and here demonic. You can see I have another wizard here, so I can make her triple star, right? So there's various requirements, and this will allow you to hit a higher level cap. The thing is, you want to focus on one hero because it's going to be easier to star up. You're going to be able to do the strategy I'll talk about more easily. And you can see the Dark Lord. I mean, I can juice him for days. I can like power him up to like insane level. Look at this. Look how many extra Dark Lord. This is 3-star, right? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 additional Dark Lord. This guy is gonna be, he's ready to just be powered up like forever, basically. So the strategy is this. You can do this with any hero of any faction. It's just that it's not targeted, but this is a strategy to increase your odds. So you go here in the hero transformer. This currency here, which is something you want to put in your drops, your AFK drops. You go here, and initially you will put the enhance. It's called here. Stone enhance. You will, the enhance stone. Enhance stone, that will be the first thing that you want to get them. And you don't want to double, triple, you don't want to put multiple points into the same thing because there's diminishing return. So instead of 28, you're going to get like 31, 32 per day. So it's not worth it. You have to spread these things around. So you're going to put it in the enhanced stone because you need a lot of those to enhance that legendary gear you get at VIP 8. But then you want to actually put, point into either these here or these here because they are called Prophet's Twig. This is for the hero transformation. So if you're struggling to get multiple copies of the hero of your choosing, you want to like put a point in here, right? But these are going to be very important because they allow you here. Refined stone are very important because they allow you to actually bring your to actually craft gear, right? And these are very important, the Ascension Stone, but not as important as these. They're not as important as the Refined Stone, because the Refined Stone you cannot purchase using diamond, but you can actually do it with the Ascension Stone. So that's very important. Very important. So yeah, the priority is this for this here is going to be these, and then it's going to be this. You could start with this, but you will need a lot of these initially, and it will power your account so much. So it's not going to be long when you progress in the campaign to actually put a point in here, right? So 1 here, and then 2 or this. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then after that, it's kind of like whatever you choose. I kind of go with diamond, right? You're not going to get enough artifact to make this like very useful as free-to-play early on, especially. This you can actually get not only is S rarity, you can get double S and triple S out of these when you reach 50. It's actually possible. It's very random, but it can happen, right? If it happened to me, I got double S multiple times. Triple S happened once or twice, but I played for like 10 days, right? Mostly on this account. The other ones is mostly like a test bench. So yeah, and then you can allocate in the other places. So real quick, that was something I wanted to talk about. Okay, so the hero transformer. Now you need 100 for each time. So here you will go with the faction that you prefer, that you want to build. Sometime initially, to be honest, the way I build my accounts now is that whatever you luck out with the most. So let's say one of the faction you have like a bunch of 5 stars, and I'm gonna just work on that, right? But to really focus on the hero transformer, it's basically when you get a double S chest, or especially a triple S chest, when you make your decision, especially for the triple S, to be honest, it's not that good of an idea to focus on a triple S. You have to be very lucky. I got very lucky. I pulled double wizard on one summon, on an extend summon, which is like so hard to get. So if I didn't do that, I would only have 2 copy of her, right? So you have to do explorer, you have to luck out here, especially summon, which is not very free-to-play friendly. I will choose this one here as an example, okay? So here, you just make sure you press here, and you make sure it's an S rarity. You can get better rates with double S or triple S, but it's not worth it. It's very small increment. Here, the odds. These are S, what S? These are double S, double S, double S. Triple S, triple S. Look at this, 0.4% chance. Not something you can target. But a double S you can target, yes. So the Dark Lord at 5.8% is quite reasonable because you're going to get a lot of profits twig. So here. This is, if you don't know, you make sure you press here and you check. If it's S, you can do it again. So I'm just going to keep doing it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I actually pulled the wizard on the video, like while I'm recording, and you guys see it happening. This is crazy. I'm just gonna save this right now. Okay, guys, I pulled the wizard. This is crazy. I'm gonna just, since my luck is so good, but usually that streak will end right here because the odds, guys, 0.4% chance. Are you kidding me? I pulled the wizard, and it's not this one, it's the wizard, which I already have. Like, I've got 4 wizards so far total. Now that's 5. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But you need to focus on one hero initially, juice up that hero, and power up this legendary gear, put it on that hero, and then when you do contracting, you enable the contracting, then you start to share that gear. Okay, double S here. So I can just save this, and you know, I can use this. So it's very easy. When you focus on one faction, these profits twig are super valuable. So you're gonna build up your team. Demonic. So I really like Dark Lord. He's so good for me. So that's it. It's an easy way for me to go in Demonic. So the reason is because you could go and build one of each faction and go with a meta team, right? You go with the Alchemist. You go with, I don't even have her. The Elf Soul. She is nature. She's double S though, but she's a healer. So to be honest, I would prefer to go with a damage dealer or a tank that can deal damage as well. If I'm gonna go with double S. So yeah, but the Elf Soul can be very nice to keep your team alive. The thing is, I don't have to worry about this. I got the Dark Lord, guys. Like, I don't need to worry. That's the thing. I don't need to worry about it. The Dark Lord just slaps. So here, also you will get this later on in, I believe, the storyline. So yeah, we can get some free summons. And here, you know, if I use this, it's one, you know, Elf Soul, I could get her if I want. That's why I'm keeping this box. So the box are predefined that, like, you can get one from 4 of the following double S, right? So yeah, it's predefined, and it's what you saw, basically. So yeah, you can keep your box for later and decide later. So you could wait for summons, which you're gonna get from the storyline from that box I just shown you guys. So depending on your luck, you could keep all these boxes. That's another strategy. And whatever you decide to power up, guys, whatever you decide to power up, what you can do, which is beautiful in this game, is that you can refund all the gold and amethyst and that currency that allows you to break into other max level limits. Currency, you can refund all that. I'll show you guys, and that's very, very nice. You can actually get all that stuff back, and that allows you to really, here, like an example real quick. Okay, I'm unequipping here, unlocking, reset. Yeah, look at this. I can get all my currency back, guys. This is crazy. Look at this. Nearly, I mean, like 571 million amethysts, 521 million gold. So that's a lot of resources. But as you push in the story, you're getting those a lot faster. You saw, like, when I log in after like 13 hours, like over 30 million of these two each. So that's crazy. It only costs 20 diamond. You can do this as many times as you want. So your team can change on the go, on the fly when you're starting in the game. So don't worry about pushing. You can test things very easily. You can be like, you know what? These abilities looks really cool. I want to try this hero. And you just juice up the hero. You put your best gear on that hero and you go nut, right? So that's very fun. That's something I really like about this game. I can really test things. I can actually put this on him if I want. So now I need to do my contracting again. That's important because I'm just showing you guys. Yeah, exceed purple suit. So I need, you can see my contracting. When contracting level reach 180. So basically, I believe all my heroes need to reach 180. And then I'm going to be able to actually reach another contracting level, which will allow me to put the wizard plus the Ymir or whatever it's that thing's called into the contractor. You can put any of 2 heroes that will share your best gear. So that's very good. Look at her power. It's 900,000. You know, like that's from the gear. And look, she's 2-star only. She's level 155 when my Dark Lord is 210, right? And look how much resource it costs to actually power him. Actually, I need to go, okay, and you can see here 20 million to actually go up 5 levels. This is one only. So sometimes you gotta strike a balance. They will ask you to actually boost the rest of your 4 heroes to a certain level so you can power your main juiced up hero further. So you just follow the requirement and it's all good. So the Dark Lord, if you were not sold on it yet, okay, sacrifice 15% health to damage surrounding enemies for the sum of 100% health loss. The more health you have, the more damage he will do. Not only that, but he will be tanking even more. He'll have better survivability. And also, it's scaling off HP loss and attack. So you know, you're getting value from boosting attack as well. HP loss caused by damage will not increase the enemy's rage. Another plus, if the enemy is not getting rage, that means they're not able to trigger their ability. So, you know, the life price, this is their ability. They're not going to be able to trigger it because their rage doesn't reach 100. So as a tank especially, you're building a rage even faster. Especially with this set, you're going to be able to get even more rage. So you're going to be able to use it even more often. And if you use it before the enemies, you're able to maybe take them down before they use the ability. So like you got less chance to get bursted down, to be taken out before you can do something. Talent 1, increase attack by 25% and restore 1% health per second for every 16% health loss. This thing is nuts. This thing is the reason why the Dark Lord is able to stay alive forever, basically, until you reach really hard content. Unless you reach a battle where you're fighting another Dark Lord, or you're fighting a hero that's able to shield itself, like there's heroes that are able to heal, like the Soul. There's a caster that's able to shield themselves. It's actually, I have her, she's, yeah, like the Siren, I think. Like there's heroes that have these things. Also, there is a I believe he's able to shield himself. Like, yeah, so sometimes you will face a hero that is not easy to take down. A strategy here to pass through that type of content, since 20 diamond is how much it costs to actually reset your stats. What you can do, take all your gear, take it off, reset your hero, and then I go, and before I unlock contracting, I put it on my wizard, or you put it on any of your damage dealer that you're able to power up high. And then you put the gear and you power up the hero as high as possible, like the other hero that you just reset. And then you go in the content with that. You put that range hero, you know, maybe better with the range. In the back line, you let the other one tank, you know, sacrifice themselves. And then you're able to stay alive longer, unless you're fighting a specific hero that actually, you know, teleports in the back line and start to go ham. But that's where the Dark Lord's really good. And then you're going to be able to push through that type of content. So very small spending of 20 diamond once, and then twice to get, you know, your stuff back, your levels back on your Dark Lord. So very crazy way to pass through content. It works. So this actually means that, so 16%. So you trigger it, you lose 16% health. You lose another 16%. You know, we're at 32. We're at 48. We're at 64. We're at 80%. That's 4. That is 4% health per second at when you have 20% health left. And that, the more health he loses, the more regen he gets. And also, you know, these things gives him a passive of attack, passive of health, and a shield that offset 4 fatal attacks. So even if you are in that 20% health left, there's a lot of times, guys, that I reach 4% health, because from 80 to 94% missing health, you're able to get 5% health per second. You got that thing protecting you. I mean, it's maybe not 4 because I leveled it level 3, the talent. But you're going to be able to survive those attacks. And then increase max health by 5% upon hit for 3 seconds. Current percentage health remains the same. This is crazy. This means the lower your remaining health, the more health that you actually get, max health. And that means that you're able to deal more damage with this skill. That means you have more health because of, you know, every time you get hit, you are able to boost your max health, which means that you're now regenerating health, more health faster. Here, I'll show you. You go in battle and you see the health regeneration. So here, I'll make it nicer. Look at this. So I don't know, maybe he gets clapped here, but I'll show you some other pieces of content. Okay, you can see he has health regen, right? You can see 700,000. It used to be like 400,000. Look, they can't even take him down. His health regen goes higher the less health he has, and he ends up having a higher maximum health. He's getting fully controlled. He can't do anything. So that's it. That was the end. He couldn't... You see? Look, the tank and the heal. If he's able to pull off his skill, forget it. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.